People, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark the talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, make we talk.
So people, make we talk. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. This is WZPP and WZOP, the voice of the Caribbean. This afternoon, it's an open mic day again today. Call in and discuss issues that you think is facing us here and also is facing us in the Caribbean, in the land of wood and water. The number is 850-446-0562. That's 850-446-0562. We're going to speak about the Jamaican Police Commissioner's salary, along with the police officer's salary. We're going to speak about that. And you know something? It's going to be a very robust discussion today, you know. So you call in. Remember to call 850-446-0562. Jamaica Constable Force Officers Monthly Salary. But before we get into the salary discussion, we have to do some things here. The Barbados labor law is saying that employees do not have to work overtime. And also, in the Cayman Islands, the police officer is suing the police commissioner and the government of the Cayman Islands for elevator-related injury. In Jamaica, former CEO of NCB Financial Group, Mr. Patrick Hilton, and his former deputy are estimated to walk away with a servant package of $6 to $7 billion from the company. I hope I money that, you know. Whole heap of money. But, you know, let us not get into that. And also, I see wherein they said that the country, the land of wood and water, it grew by 1.9%. Let us listen to this.
Mommy, why can't dogs?
Hold on there. We have to get rid of this first, and we can get into what the gentleman from the Planning Institute of Jamaica said. The PIOJ, that Jamaica's economy grew 1.9%. This is what they said in that eye. So as soon as we get the little audio clipping up, we're going to listen to that. Then we're going to dig deeper into the police commissioner's salary with a normal police officer salary. So, you know, here we go.
9% in Q3 of 2023, PIOJ estimates.
The Jamaican economy registered a growth of 1.9% for the quarter ending in September this year, compared to the same quarter in 2022, according to estimates from the Planning Institute of Jamaica, PIOJ. PIOJ Director General Dr. Wayne Henry said the growth reflected the higher levels of employment as a result of greater demand, increased capacity utilization in the mining and quarrying industry, and improved performance in the tourism sector inclusive of hotels and restaurants. Speaking at the PIOJ's quarterly press briefing on Tuesday, Dr. Henry indicated that while the growth was powered by the mining and quarrying sector, the agricultural sector contracted significantly because of drought conditions. Real production of the mining and quarrying industry increased by 102%, while alumina production increased by 136%. This, Dr. Henry said, was a result of increased capacity utilization at the Jamalco and Windalco refineries as operations.
You know, let us not go deeper into this. I have a call coming in already. Oh, God. Let us listen to this call. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program.
Good afternoon, sir. I'd like to have Mr. Ronnie back on the air, sir, because you have answered the question what can be done about Jamaica, and he's supposed to start like outreach program where we can come and voice opinion and he lead or be a leader or be a head of.
Hold on for me, sir. I can't demand Mr. Ronnie to come on the program. You know. All I can say, if Ronnie is listening to us, Ronnie can call in the number, and then we can listen. We can hear what Ronnie have to say.
Well, he have answered the question that was put to him yesterday. What can be done?
Okay.
Do you remember the lady that called in yesterday?
Yes, I remember the lady that called in yesterday.
Okay. Okay.
So, Mr. Ronnie, Mr. Ronnie, if you're listening to us, we need you to give us a call at the station here to talk to us
you
about
know what
can, hold on for a minute, sir. Hold on, man. Let me talk to you.
Go ahead, sir.
Ronnie, call into the studio, Ronnie, that we can hear your views and your opinion in what you can help Jamaica going forward. But today we're gonna speak about the salary of the police commissioner and the salary of the normal police. So as soon as Ronnie call in, so you can call back, all right?
Another thing I want to suggest.
Yes, go ahead.
I don't know if you can do it, Mr. Ronnie, or any Jamaican. We need to have like a hall where we can meet, or at the park, Ladderhead Park, can meet and voice our opinion and see what can be done moving forward for Jamaica.
That's a very good idea, you know. That is a very good idea, and I think we need to do it. I'm going to speak to somebody and see if they can help us, and because we're going to need some sponsorship too, you know. Because if we're going to get this done, we have to have a.
We're not talking about the sponsorship.
Hold on, no man. Hold on, no man. Let me talk, no man. we have to do the thing.
I get you interrupted. I apologize, sir.
We have to do the thing good and proper, you know. We're going to need a PA system, to order the system, that we can order the thing, organize the thing properly. That when people come to ask questions in a rumble and jumble. You understand what I mean?
You know when I think about the Lauder Hill Recreation Park, the one off of Oakland Park, sir.
Yes.
Right before you get to university, them have cricket match out there, sir. And them have the Lauder Hill Sports Complex. Yeah, right. Sports Complex.
So we
can meet us up on a Sunday.
Right, but
we voice our opinion.
Right, but we have to ask permission to use their thing, you know. We have to ask permission.
No problem. And then in moving forward, we talk before we start to implement any money. We say, okay, what can be done?
No. When I said sponsorship, I mean that we have to have, like, if we're gonna do it, we need to broadcast it back to Jamaica. That the people of the Vumvavan and the Vumvavin can hear us talking about what is going on. That we need proper things to be done. You understand what I mean?
But you think they're not going to listen to it?
They have to listen. No, man. No. They listen to it. We need to talk some. We need to talk some more about it. But let me just do this thing first now. They can't call and give
all I know. We need to boycott the election too. We need to boycott the election to make them know that the party them is not correct. Whether JP or PNP, they need to stop with the foolishness.
Yes. Yeah, true. I agree.
We need to boycott Jamaica the election down there.
All right. Yes, that's true. I agree with you.
Anyway, I'm coming out the radio so I could listen to you, and you're doing a good job, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for allowing me to call, and thanks for me for voice my opinion. And if the lady is listening, me support her. What can be done?
Okay.
All
right. Thank you very much. Well, this afternoon we're going to speak about the salaries of the police officers in our country of Jamaica. Our average, let me go back into this. Hold on there. A police officer in Jamaica get a salary of $150,000 a month, based on my research that I dig up. A typical Jamaican constable force police officer salary is 150,000 Jamaican per month, or $70,000 per month, or $100,000 per month. Meanwhile, the head of the stream, the commissioner of police, his salary is the average police commissioner gross salary in Jamaica is $4,701,976 a year. An estimate hourly rate of $2,260 an hour. And then get bonus too, you know. And the bonus is $260,019 in bonus. But his yearly salary, when he make a year, is $4,701,976 per year. That's what the Jamaica's Commissioner of Police make. Now, based on all of this, maybe he's getting a little bit more because I know they have raised some of the salaries. Oh, yes. 5 years, you gone up, man. The salary is estimated to be, well, come 2028, he may get a blow for $5,419,200. Meanwhile, a little police officer, he's getting a chupan's thing of only $150,000 a month. And when they take out all of the sitting them out of it, then take out the tax, Jeffrey, behave yourself. They take out the tax out of it. They take out PAYE. They take out educational tax. They take out all kind of tax out of it. Then, when go home with, and you know, so some of the police officers have women here and women there, you know. So they have to make sure, say, Sister P get this, Aunt Jemima get that, and they have pitney all over the globe. But based on all of this, I have with me in studio, I won't call the name, but he's going to discuss with us this afternoon. What do you think about the salary of the police commissioner, sir?
It's a disgrace.
Mm-hmm.
It's a disgrace. It's a disrespect to people, human rights. Or you can tell me to put my life on the line for you, and then you turn around.
I only pay me $150,000 a month.
How much?
$150,000 a month the police they get.
That's,
but the police,
that's basic pay, or
yes, that's his pay. And go home with it.
how much US that is
That's $1,000
a month?
Yes. Meanwhile, the man who's in charge, who's under the Minister of National Security, Jeffrey behave himself, the Commissioner of Police, him get over $4 million a year.
4 million Jamaican dollars. That's how much in US? Huh?
I may not even know, but I've got a good amount of money.
Good amount of money that.
Yes.
Jeffrey, if you're not paying the police in the right way, and like for instance, if you're out there, you're hustling, and you are not taking care of people around you, and every day they see you make this big money, but you're not giving them any money, no,
and all I can say is every minute when the commissioner of police going around in a Prado or in Range Rover, is wow, we want give away. The commissioner coming through. Or the Minister of Jeffrey behave as the Minister of National Security.
I will leave this one, Jeffrey, this conversation to you alone for you to handle this. I just came here to tell you that it's a disgrace to see. You mean new police officers that come out of school?
Oh yes, that's what they go home with. If I am wrong, I'm stand to be corrected.
But them can't buy a vehicle.
I am stand to be corrected if I'm wrong.
But them give them by little
Yes, look like but matter of fact, if they go to a bar, they can't buy the drunk road the bar, you know.
yeah.
Look at the little white thing there.
And then sure as hell can't go back road.
But on a very serious note, it cannot be that you expect uniform officers within the JCF to be going home with only $100,000 or sometime less a month. Because it said base pay average is $150,000. Then you have 70,000 or 80,000. You know something? We're gonna do some more research in this, you see. But based on what I got from Google, and let me do it, the police commissioner is going home with roughly run it out to $5 million a year. $5 million a year. And the crime situation in our country is spiraling out of control. You're telling me that the Prime Minister of Jamaica don't see that something is fundamentally wrong somewhere? Huh? While a police officer who put his life on the line for the people, to secure the people, is going home with maybe $70,000, $80,000 a month, or $100 and something thousand a month. How on earth can they survive? If you want to discuss this with me, you can call 850-446-0562. Ronnie, the listeners want to hear you, Ronnie. 850-446-0562. 850-446-0562. If you want to discuss anything apart from what I'm discussing, call me. Whether it be in the St. Vincent and the Grenadines or Barbados or Bahamas, wherever, call me. This talk show is not only for Jamaica or Jamaicans alone, but for everybody right here in the United States. But I don't understand what is going on. Because how on earth can you have somebody earning this amount of money, earning this amount of taxpayers' money, while Jamaica's crime figure stand at 1,300 and something? That's our murder rate from January this year to November this year. From January this year to November this year. That's Jamaica's crime rate. And the Commissioner of Police, now the Minister of National Security, cannot tell the people of Jamaica how many cases have they solved, how many cases has brought before the court pertaining to the murders of innocent Jamaicans by the notorious gangs in Jamaica. They are the one who come out and talk, and they know the gangs, and they know the name of the gangs, you know, and the people who is involved in the gangs. And if you can't solve the gang problem in Jamaica, how on earth you not solve the gang problem in Haiti? When you plan to send poor people pitney, both from the JDF and the JCF, into harm's way, but you can't solve your crime problem in Jamaica? Is there something wrong with it? Termite eating out them brain. It seems like termite eating out all of us brain. Because they don't see that something is fundamentally wrong somewhere. Something is wrong somewhere where you are going to talk about sending our sons and daughters into harm's way. And you can't solve our crime problem in this country? Huh? You cannot solve Jamaica's crime problem. But you're thinking about sending poor people picnic. Plain Jamaican patois. Poor people picnic in harm's way. They said the economy grow by 19 point something, 1.9%. They said the economy grow in Jamaica. The commissioner of police need to tell the Jamaican people the true figure of how many Jamaicans were murdered. The true figure. Because if other people know the true figure, why is it that you can't tell the people the true figure, Deputy Prime Minister and Commissioner of Police? Police officers going home with nearly $70,000, sometimes $50,000 a month as their salary. And you expect the crime situation to go down in the country when you're not paying the police officers the right amount of money? Huh? When you're not paying the police officers the right amount of money, you expect Jamaica's crime problem to go down. Unless me not seeing properly or me not hearing properly. But I believe that there is something wrong somewhere. There is something wrong somewhere, and we need to really haul and pull up. We need to haul and pull up. Nearly $5 million a year you're getting. And you cannot see that there is something wrong with our crime problem in our country. But yet you all are telling us that crime is going down. Where crime going down? Please tell me where the crime is going down. Because honest to God, I don't see where crime going down. I really don't see it. I do not see where crime is going on in the country at all. And it cannot be that we, the people out there, are seeing that there is something wrong somewhere. And the leaders who are being paid nearly $5 million a year, the commissioner is being paid. And him says something wrong somewhere. The numbers to call in is 850-446-0562. 850-446-0562. You can call in and discuss this issue with us or any other issue that you think is facing us as a people waiting right here in the United States or around the Caribbean or around the globe. My God. The nation is in crisis. We need help. We need help. Serious help too. Serious help. And it has to be that we as a people must stand up for the fundamental rights of our people. Yesterday I got a call from somebody who I didn't realize it was that person. Anyway, government alone can't solve Jamaica's crime problem. There's a lot of people who knows what is going on, but they're even afraid to tell the police too. Because majority of the police are, but it's not majority, some of them inside there are involved in certain criminal elements or criminal thing.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you much. I I hear you commenting about the police officers and the police commissioner. And I feel your pain, I feel their pain, and I feel everybody's pain, the pain in the heart. But at the same time, what I want to say, the money that the commissioner is making, that's only about $34,000. So it's still not enough for somebody in that position for the kind of money they're making. I also want to say, also, this is not an administration problem. Because it has to be with both parties, the opposition and the administration, because assuming that the current administration gives them a raise, what did they raise them from? If you give them 25% raise, let's throw a number there, or 10%, what did you raise them from? So it goes to show there was nothing there before.
True.
And it cannot continue. Because what do you expect to get $1,000 a month?
Pardon me?
What do you expect to get from $1,000 a month?
That is why the police them targeting the poor, pauperizing bus and taxi drivers out there, sir.
Yes, I could understand that, which two wrong no make a right, but at the same time, what do they want us to do? The citizens of the street to sponsor the police officers so they can protect us?
The question
we're going to get the money to sponsor them.
The question must be asked, sir.
Yes.
Where is the donor funds that is given to Jamaica?
You're listening to
Oh Lord, we'll be right back. I know there's a commercial break. We'll be right back. We'll be right back here in the Make We Talk program.
FM.
We're not the airlines.
People's National Party is ready to make sure that young people in this country see real change. We are ready to not just give you hype and class and all kind of foolishness. We are ready to meet with you. We are ready to walk with you. We are ready to work with you so that you can see a Jamaica where you feel good to live, raise your families, work, and the business. We're not stopping because we know that time is here. Young people, we're fed up and we want better in this country. Time come. We're giving you a warning, Prime Minister. We're ready and we're not back down. PNP strong. We're ready. Time come.
Coming like stormy weather. Ancestors are turning on them grave. To get them out, we can do it together.
I got arrested a few times. During the 60s, I went to jail 40 times. Since I've been in Congress, I've been arrested another 5 times. And I'm probably going to get arrested again for something. I'm not suggesting that any of you should go out and get arrested. But when you see something that is not right, not fair, not just, stand up and say something. Do something. I gave a little blood on that bridge in Selma 53 years ago. I almost died. Some of my friends and colleagues were murdered in Mississippi and other places. I'm not asking any of you to give any blood. I'm just asking you to go and vote like you never voted before. We have to vote. The vote is the most powerful, nonviolent instrument or tool we have in a democratic society, and we must use that. Use it. Go out and vote. Let's go out and vote. Go and vote. Go and vote.
Comrades, are you ready? Comrades, we say it over and over again that young people are the future. But the way young people are being treated in this country at this time has to change. It must change. Time come, comrades, for young people to live good in this country. Comrades, we can look around us and we see the state of hopelessness that many of our young people are in. We see that many of them are choosing chopping over education. We see that many of them are being gunned down and are gunning down people. We see that many of them, they can't afford the school fee, so them just stay at home. We see that many of them are being choked by the high cost that they have to be paying back to SLB. And many of our young people in this country are feeling hopeless. But comrades, I'm here to tell you today that there is hope. There is hope, and it resides with.
Do not reflect the views or opinions of the Voice of the Caribbean, INI Radio, or its affiliate stations, platforms, or its staff and management. Welcome back to the Make We Talk program here on WCP and WZOP. Caller, are you there with us?
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Yeah. When you come on to the police thing now in Jamaica, a lot of people know things, but they are afraid, you know. Because if the criminals find out that you are in the farmer, you are in the family dead, you know. Because most of these criminals come from is in Garrison. And you have a lot of good people living there too. So they are afraid because I know one instance in New Haven. Some guy in our house there next door have neighbors them with gun. Right? They have gun. And they had a neighbor now tell the police, report it to the police.
Yes.
And when the policeman them come, the policeman them say, hey boy, what the gun them there? The neighbor tell me say them see you with gun.
So in other words, the people in the neighborhood don't want to send them to the police because the police are informer themselves.
Yeah, so that's what happened. Because, for instance, I have a nephew who is a police, right?
Yes.
He wasn't a ordinary police, you know. He do undercover work. And then send him out in Marvel to do undercover work. And a brother. And him do the undercover work for about 2 months. And after I write up all the report and information, I want him take it into the office, show it to the supervisor who send him out.
Yes.
The same guy who him do the undercover work on, you see him coming out of the man's office smiling.
You know something, I heard something similar to that already, you know. I don't know if it's the same thing I heard. But I heard somebody was already.
It tear up the paperwork and throw it away.
Yes.
In a garbage and go in and tell the man, say, well, boy, we don't see nothing, you know. Him leave the force. Right now him up here. Him leave the force. Because what him see going on.
So let me ask you a question, caller. Is it that our country is in a part of where there's so much corruption going on?
Yeah.
Why that is why our crime situation is out of work?
Right. That's why. Because in the force you have a lot of informer in there, and even somebody up higher up is involved. So people are afraid to say certain things because if they find out you're an informer, you and your family dead.
My God. So tell me something, sir. What do you think should be done? What do you think can solve our crime situation in our country? I know crime is out of work everywhere you go.
Yes, everywhere you go, but I mean,
yes,
for a little island like that, it shouldn't be that bad, But it's because of the corruption, because the higher up is involved. You understand?
Yeah.
Because if certain policemen, they arrest certain people, right? Yeah, politician call the police station and say, let go the man.
I heard of an incident like that before, where a certain criminal element was excused and the police get a call and say, stand down.
Yeah. So that is going on a long time. And sometimes you know what they do too. If a policeman do certain things, they transfer him to all the country.
Yes. They transfer him to
all the things are going on.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to solve the crime problem when they hire up politician involved with the police and the police involved with politician. Some of the policemen them can't do their work.
Lord of His mercy. Dr. Chang and the Minister of Dr. Chang was the Minister of National Security, Deputy Prime Minister, Deputy Minister of Defense. And the Commissioner of Police has failed the Jamaican people miserable.
Of course, none of them not doing anything.
And I believe
they're just sitting there.
I believe the two political parties has failed to secure the people of Jamaica.
The two political parties. Take for instance, my nephew, he used to do security for a prime minister,
Yeah.
I'm not calling him name.
Please don't.
During the PMP administration, he'd go around with him. And he said one day he was going with the prime minister in the helicopter.
Yes.
And there was a known gang member in the helicopter too,
Blessed Jesus. It is alleged.
It's alleged. It's alleged. It's alleged. My nephew tell me that.
Yes, you never tell about me don't know about that. So me say it is alleged.
Yeah, right. When he was in helicopter as a security for this prime minister here, that was the PMP government time. You see this gangster in it. Them call it Million Teeth. Was in the helicopter with the prime minister. So it's long time this thing going on with the politicians in Jamaica.
I am stand to be corrected. I think I miscalculated something here. The Commissioner of Police salary is $18 million a year.
Yeah, 18 million.
18 million a year. I am starting.
Right.
I do apologize about that. I did a miscalculation here. It's
$18 million
a year. Thanks, Thomas, for telling me this. It's $18 million a year.
Right.
And Jamaica's crime situation is getting worse than another country within the Caribbean.
Of course, the police force, the higher ups, the whole of them is corrupted. And the little policeman who join the force can hardly live.
Yes.
And put them life on the line. And they are in danger.
Right. If we in the diaspora who are sending back how much $1 billion a year to Jamaica, I called me earlier on and said that we need to have forums here in the diaspora and sit down and discuss Jamaica's issues and see what we can come to some solution. And I'm in agreement with him.
Yeah, of course. They need to have a discussion about the thing. Because it can't keep going on like that.
And we can't keep on chatting every day. Every day Jeffrey come parent and just chat. And nothing being done, it make no sense.
No, it don't make no sense, you see. Because it makes sense, but I mean, the people who are supposed to do something not doing it, you can only do so much.
Yes.
You go to Jamaica sometime?
Yes.
You have to be careful, man, because they don't like what you say,
Oh, me if you do what?
have to be careful. Because they don't like what you are saying. Because you are speaking the truth. And those people don't like truth.
One thing I can tell anybody, you know, the hands of Almighty God is upon me. And they did not touch the Lord anointed.
Well, still you have to protect yourself.
I agree. You have to protect yourself and your family, yes?
Right, because your family too.
Yes, I have another call coming in. Thank you for calling in.
All right.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program.
Good afternoon. I have a situation that I want to ask a question about. A policeman right now got a ticket.
Where?
Almost a month in Jamaica at the airport. Right? Can't get into the whole scenario because it was she, the security guard, and her boyfriend and all of that.
Yes.
And he write her a ticket for $3,000 when she got a tax office to pay the ticket. The tax office make her know so there's no ticket there for $3,000. The minimum is $6,000. What is she supposed to do with that ticket now?
If the ticket has $3,000 on it, pay the $3,000 and get a receipt and come out.
But they wouldn't take the $3,000.
Then, but Lord Jesus have mercy, dear God. Dear God Almighty. Tell her to go back. Tell her to find the police station. The police is station. And
she lives in St. Anna. And this is Kingston Airport.
Well, she have to go back to the Kingston Airport, you know, to talk to the police officer there.
Yeah, and they would have taken the $3,000.
They're not going to take it because I think they have raised up some things down there.
And I'm like, because she got it once, she got it today, she went tomorrow to go pay it. Because she's like, I was even going to argue this one out.
Yes.
And the tax office would have taken the $3,000. And I'm like, so what is she supposed to do? Drive back to Kingston to get this figure out to pay more money?
Well, my darling, all I can tell you, caller, is that she needs to figure out something here. Is that she go back to the police office, the police station at the airport in Kingston and speak to them there. Because that's the only way she's gonna get some redress on that.
You know, like,
okay,
yeah, Jamaica is, yeah, okay.
Sorry about that. I wish I could help you some more. All right. Okay. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Good afternoon, Governor General. How are you doing?
Not bad at all. Listen, I heard a part of just a little tail end of your conversation about the salary of the commissioner of police in Jamaica.
Yeah, but before you go any further, a call in a while ago as the program started and said that they need you to tell them about the new party has been formed in Jamaica.
Right.
And what is the solution to Jamaica's crime problem? Because they said that you're a part of it.
Yeah, well, the person who can do that, I'm gonna slip you that info off here, and you can arrange that. But there are lots of ideas, shovel-ready ideas. I say shovel-ready that can be done to diffuse, to dial down the violence in Jamaica, because a lot of the violence is from what I'm saying, Disney.
Yes.
Simply because things like a diss, involving disrespect, involving intercommunal violence.
So let me ask you this question. A police commissioner getting $18 million a year?
It's not 18 million. I'm going to give you an idea. The police commissioner I'm going to give you the low end and the higher end. So I'm going to guesstimate that he gets approximately 35 million Jamaican, which would
35
put
million Jamaican dollars a year.
Yes. Which would put it into the low end of 200,000 US.
Yes.
Or and that's not included all the benefits and perks plus his retirement package.
Yes, because he
So
have to get benefits and perks. You can have a driver, And you have to have dog allowance,
maid allowance,
and dog allowance,
yes,
cat
everything,
allowance, Jeffrey behave yourself, and cat allowance, and gardener allowance. Go ahead.
Plus he's also, so I would say that he gets about 40 million plus the assistant commissioner of police, based on what I'm guesstimating, was making about 20 million base. That didn't include all of the different perks. So
yes, and for him, perks also contain of dog allowance, cat allowance,
right,
laundry allowance,
right,
maid allowance, gardener allowance, garbage allowance. What a banger and can we?
And I think based on their statutory level, they're also able to access the government vehicles. Discount, no tariff.
Hold on there for me, my friend. Hold on for me, my friend. The lady that called in a while ago about the tickets that her daughter got at the Norman Man International Airport from a police officer. What she needs to do is to find out when is the court hearing. I don't know if it's gonna find out if the court is gonna be at the halfway tree court or the court downtown Kingston, one of the courts downtown Kingston or the Sutton Street Court. We don't know. But find out on the ticket where the court is gonna be. Go down to the court's office in Kingston and tell them that, listen, you get the ticket for $3,000, but the tax office is saying it's $6,000. What should you do? That's all I can advise you to do. Go ahead.
See whatever the tax office says.
No, but if the tax office, if the ticket have $3,000 and the police say, and the tax office is saying $6,000, which one should you pay? Go to the court.
I would say the tax office, because you're gonna waste your time going round and round in that.
Well, I agree with you.
But anyway, coming back to the commissioner.
Yes.
Yes. So it's a very generous position. I mean, they take care of him. Plus, he was he was head of the JDF, so that boosts up his negotiating position. And those jobs they're very lucrative. However, the problem is not that people don't want to see them get a correct emolument, but people are more concerned that they're not working. One of the observations, and I'm criticizing particularly the commissioner, who is also good friends with friends of mine. So, let me just put that out there. But
so hold on now. You're a part of the people with Vumba and the Vumba V too.
No. But no. But I had folks who was served Jamaica as MP and ambassador and so on. But I'm not going to go into them. But there are issues. The gentleman you said asked about what can we do to take to arrest this crime thing, to dial it down.
Yes.
We can have a radical introduction of negotiation, of conflict resolution being taught at all levels in the school. Because one of the things I realized that Jamaicans tend to be very cantankerous and try to enforce their rights, because Jamaica would have a system that works expeditious to resolve disputes. So if you have a little issue, you put in the court, and 10 years it still not come up. You understand? So there's that issue. So we can dial down that starting at the level of the schools. Immediately push that in the curriculum. You see, like how right now them trying to push homosexuality into the schools in Jamaica. You saw, and they don't have no problem. I hide around the corner and duck and all of that. We can put stuff into our schools to indoctrinate our children.
Well, let me ask you this question, though. Let me ask you this question, though. If we have a commissioner of police who is saying, you said he's getting $40 million a year.
Approximately
$40 million a year.
Yeah.
And the deputy getting $20 million a year, approximately. How on earth our crime situation is so low? It's so high?
Yeah, well, listen. One of the things that we have concluded, because we have seen this pattern where crime has trended up under PNP, they don't have a leg to stand on, right? Because we have seen it. I mean, I have brought it to the attention of the then Minister Peter Phillips, who later went on to try to become Prime Minister or whatever down there. And he was very rude in his answer and very dismissive. And how much, this was many years ago. And now we're still at the same point. So we know that the politicians, they have conflicts of interest. So they are not really interested in taking measures that can help. One of the measures that can help is that you need to have a more robust social policy in Jamaica that can help the communities, help at-risk youth. Many of the youth come out there. Can you imagine the Jamaica drop back in a stage where many of the young people can't read? Can you imagine that? After we were successfully wiped out illiteracy in Jamaica. So there are lots of what them do. Then Dasher Jamal program. They do some little hodgepodge, try to catch up kind of policies now. But there is no real social policy in our country that just the generation come out of slavery. Colonialism. So how you going to just lift up the people and like that? Oh, you have to tell me, say, you have to, a free market, so we can't do this with that. We can't help the children. We don't have no policies. Can you name me one social policy that Andrew owners have in Jamaica that can help the at-risk community then?
And you know something too? It's same way I see incarcerated dancehall artist Ninja Man has written an open letter or a letter to both the Prime Minister and opposition leader pertaining to prisoners' transformation. That what they need to do is to develop a prison system where when you go to prison in Jamaica, you can learn a trade.
Right.
That going on in the country now.
And you remember, back in the 70s,
yes,
in the 70s, Michael Manley adopted that. It was introduced into the prison. I don't know what happened on hard labor. But you know what? This is another thing that is happening to Jamaica. Yes, it is.
But you know something.
Wait. Let me give you, because this goes directly. A lot of the treaties that Jamaica government is signing on behalf involve ideology from countries that don't tell us that we can't do this, we can't. Just like hanging. You notice hanging, even though hanging is on the books in Jamaica, it will never happen because Jamaica signed treaties that say hanging is cruel and unusual.
It's not really a treaty they sign in a sense, It's that the human rights come down on Jamaica. And Jamaica
treaties, my friend, listen, there's a treaty now. There's treaties. Number one, our appellate court is tied to the British. The British are a signature.
I know about that, yes.
Hold on, wait. That abolishes hanging. No hanging in the EU. The European Human Rights Court. Oh, lie. It's cruel and unusual. So if Jamaica is to carry out hanging, it cannot. Because once you appeal to the highest court of Jamaica land is in Britain. Once you appeal there, the British knock it down.
Hold on a minute. Jamaica has the Supreme Court, is the highest court in Jamaica.
No, the appellate court, the final appeal court is in Britain, is in the UK. You didn't know that? So once the highest court, if a prisoner, and this is how the last prisoner, murderer, right, who appealed, carried all the way to the appellate, Jamaica's highest appellate court, which is the United Kingdom Privy Council. They said, no, holy for errors, you can't hang him. You understand? In fact, the court in London has reversed some of those convictions. You see what I'm saying? So this is how this whole argument about that we should have our Caribbean court, our highest appellate court should be the Caribbean.
What I want you to do for me,
justice.
you see? What I want you to do for me, you see, come Friday, we're going to have an extension of the program come Friday. And I want you to come on and tell us about the new party that you're a part of that can help Jamaica.
Well, I'll give it in for the gentleman who
my phone is down. My phone is
your phone is
the phone is down. It's gone dead like Diley's funeral home. So I'm trying to get a new phone. You can buy me one? Anyway, my friend,
but maybe one of our listeners out there could donate a phone.
Thank you for calling in because we don't have enough time even
no
the program.
problem, man.
Thank
Have
you very
a
much for calling
wonderful
in. Same to you.
holiday.
Yes, same to you. And to all our friends and listeners out there in the Make We Talk program, remember to like, share, and subscribe. To our friends and family here in the United States and in Jamaica and around the world, have a wonderful Thanksgiving tomorrow. Join us on Friday for an extended program of the Make We Talk program here on WZPP and WZOP. I am Jeffrey Tavares saying thank you all to all the viewers on the Make We Talk YouTube channel. Thank you. Thank you very much. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until you hear my voice again, may God bless you. And you all have a good holiday.
When the game gets rough, in this life just seems